Hello there, Aries, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awakened Healings with Jess. I'm here to give you your general reading for the month of August. This is a very exciting month. I really love the energy of Leo. We are in Leo season right now, so this energy should be resonating with you quite nicely. The fire energy. So I did take some time off. I didn't do the mid-month. If any of you are looking for the mid-July readings, just with the eclipse season that was going on in the month of July, coupled with Mercury retrograde, my energy was just, it wasn't right. I actually needed time to rest and recharge. So yeah, I wasn't able to do the mid-months for July, but I'm back. I'm back to do the August readings, and I feel refreshed, recharged, rested, and I'm really excited about this energy that the month of August is bringing. Like I said, we are in Leo season, but around the 23rd of August, we shift into beautiful Virgo energy, and I love that. It's going to be a beautiful time for all of us. So, like I said, this is a general reading, sun, moon, rising, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, so check those out as well. If you know your signs for those other positions, the messages may resonate with you a bit more, or you may find some additional clarifying information for you in addition to what's being said here in your general reading for the Aries sun sign. All right, so as usual, I always like to invite you all to join me in creating sacred space. So let's clear our hearts and minds. Let's get ready to tune in with one another and take some nice healing, cleansing breaths, okay? Here we go. Okay, thank you. So, Aries, what do we have going on for you? Let's see, before we get started with that, I'm feeling called to do a Celtic cross, so that's what I'm going to be doing for you all in your reading. I always like to start the readings off with a check-in from the Moon, Goddess of the Moon Oracle deck. It's just kind of a cool way to get some theme cards and see what's going on for the month. There's lots going on astrologically, so we're coming out of Cancer season. We're ending the month of July on a high note. The month of July, we had huge energy. We had two eclipses. We had the solar eclipse at the beginning of the month. We had the lunar eclipse in the middle of the month. And I don't know about you all, but for me, that was pretty intense. Eclipses are all about shifting. They're all about bringing clarification. They're all about assisting us to up-level and expand our hearts, minds, and souls. There's definitely an energy of manifestation, and that's true for the month of August, particularly since August is an 8 number. 8s are all about transformation. So that's exactly what's going on right now. The eclipse season just assisted us in better positioning ourselves to receive, you know, our abundance, our goals, our dreams, anything that we're trying to manifest. All that's starting to come in now. So with that, like I said, it's just setting ourselves up to receive the new. What we've been doing in the previous 6 months is ending karmic cycles, releasing toxic behaviors, releasing toxic relationships, old ways of doing things that no longer served us, just because it was time. It was time for us to flow with the astrological changes that were coming down for us. So now, since May, June helped us prep, and July just energized all those changes, now we are really seated nicely in our new cycles. We're on our new paths. We're getting ready to start moving forward. We're starting to take inspired action. We're starting to feel excited and lighthearted about what's going on with us. The eclipse energy in July should have helped illuminate new ideas, new inspirations. It should have opened your hearts, opened your minds to expand and receive new gifts of abundance, and that can come in the form of new job offers, new income streams, new people, new opportunities, new ways to socialize, new ways to communicate and express yourself, new ways of showing up in your life. So that's what's going on right now. And with the Leo energy behind that, that's all about let's take inspired action. The time to do it is now. So now we're just riding the waves, the cosmic waves of the eclipse energy. So, all right, so let's see, what do we have here? First card out of the deck is Queen of the Moon, which is sovereignty. She is the Queen of the Moon. So Aries, I like this for you because you are nicely seated in your own personal power. You're feeling balanced, you're feeling aligned, you're feeling excited, you're feeling empowered to take control of your new life. You're feeling empowered to manifest everything that you hope and desire that you want 2019 to bring for you. Yeah, you're definitely in alignment, you're definitely in that power, and you're feeling extra energized and extra inspired with the fire energy of Leo. All right, so that's an excellent way to start this reading. Protection reversed. Okay, so I feel like this is more about protecting yourself, self-preservation, self-protection, protecting your own personal power. I feel like the first 6 months for you all, you know, since all of us kind of were put through the ringer with releasing and ending old cycles, releasing karmic relationships, that perhaps some of us felt rocked and felt that we had given away our personal power. But now that you're feeling grounded and centered and energized, I think you're really taking steps to protect this energy for you. So this is self-protection. And I think you are a bit wiser, a bit smarter, and definitely stronger. So I think you're taking those new lessons with you into your new cycle. And I think you're going to be more aware of who you are and where you are energetically and how you want to engage with other people and how you're going to allow them to engage with you. So yeah, this is definitely about self-protection, self-preservation. I'm not seeing it as like a blocking, anything that's being blocked, or I'm not seeing it as as a negative thing. This is definitely a positive. And then this is release, reversed. I feel like because it's reversed, this is dealing with you. This is your own personal releases. You're choosing to now release the past. You've made amends with what needs to exit your life, and you've made amends with what's no longer going to serve you in your new cycle. You've aligned yourself with it. You've made peace with it. You understand it. I think you have a clear vision of what you want the rest of 2019 to look and feel like for you. And now you're taking the steps to make those releases. This is personal releases. I think you're releasing old versions of yourself, old versions of how you used to think, old versions of the stories you used to tell about yourself. I think this is also shedding old ways of looking at situations, old ways of showing up in certain situations. You're releasing that. I feel like I just got the image of a snake shedding its skin. So I feel like that old skin is sloughing away and you're emerging beautiful, smoother, brighter, more empowered. That's how I'm seeing you, Aries. Oh, I love it. What an excellent way to start this reading. Okay, so up next, like I said, I'm feeling called to do Celtic crosses this time. This is the Mystic Dreamer Tarot deck. It's going to take me a minute to kind of pull out the cards. Oop, we got one right off the bat. Let me go ahead and create some space because this is a rather large spread, and it's going to require some space to pull out these cards. But yeah, I'm excited about the month of August. For me, July and August are probably some of my most favorite months of the year just because of the solar energy. The solar energy and the fire energy is really powerful and poignant. It is eclipse season that we just came out of for the month of July. And it always for me brings an energy of rejuvenation and excitement. There's something lighthearted about the summer months, you know. It's just about connecting with friends and family, It's about taking some time off from work, going on vacation, recharging your batteries, and checking in with yourselves, spiritually, and really determining what is it that you want in this life. It's an excellent midpoint of the year to be like, all right, how is this year going for me? How has the past 6 months treated me? And what can I do now to shift focus and shift direction to end the year on a high note, or on a note that's going to be more in line with myself? So I really do like the July, August time frame. I personally really resonate well with Virgo, and I'm excited that at the end of August, around the 23rd, is we're going to be entering Virgo season. It's going to be a beautiful transition. So it's going to be a nice way to sort of slow down from the excitement of Leo right now, because many of us are feeling called to take inspired action on our plans, goals, and intentions. We are also going through the Lion's Gate. So the Lion's Gate started, it started on the 26th of July, and it runs through the around the 12th of August. And this is astrological movement where the sun lines up with Sirius, and Sirius is, don't quote me, it could be a star, I believe it is, but it has like a brother-sister type connection with the actual sun. So when these two entities line up and create a formation in the universe, the energy is really potent. It kind of creates this sphere of energy that is helping us see things more clearly. We're feeling more inspired, and we have 8/8 coming up, so the 8th of August is going to be a very powerful and potent day. That is right in the midst of the Lion's Gate energy, and that is going to be an excellent time for all of us to check in spiritually and ensure that what we want, that we're clear with our intentions. It's a great day to either set new intentions or to tweak and readjust what you've been working on since January, okay? So we have that going on. We also have the new moon. We have 2 new moons occurring in Leo season. Actually, let's see. We have 2 moons happening in the month of August. Let me correct myself. So 31st of July, we have the black super new moon in Leo, and then we have another new moon in Leo on the 30th of August. It's in the position of Leo. It's not in the it doesn't have to do with the sun, because I understand that 30 August is Virgo season, but we have two new moons occurring in about about a month time period. So that's why the new moon that we're experiencing, or we're going to experience on the 31st, is considered it's a black super new moon, because it's happening in a very close time period, almost within the same month. The reason why it's black, or the reason why it's considered super new moon, is because that particular new moon on the 31st is going to be closer to Earth. So that's all that means. But the black definition, the black descriptor, is because it's the new moon happening within a very close time period. It's kind of like a blue moon, right? So when you have a full moon, 2 full moons in the same month, they're the blue moons. Well, with new moons, they're the black moons. So that's what's going on. Okay, let's start turning over your cards. Like I said, there's so much going on energetically, astrologically speaking. This is a great time period to really check in and manifest, work with yourselves to manifest your hopes, goals, and dreams. Everything is moving quite rapidly, so ensure that you are clearly stating your intentions, mean what you say, because it will literally crystallize, and you don't want something to crystallize that you didn't quite intend. So be careful with how you're expressing yourself. Okay, so bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands reversed. So Queen of Wands upright, she's normally the social butterfly. She's very confident, very courageous. She's definitely a leader. Reversed, this is you checking in with yourself. This is you checking in with your personal power, your personal alignment with your soul, with your spirituality. And I think you're reassessing how you want to show up in this new world, which is in this new cycle, which is exactly what we saw with your theme cards at the opening of the reading. You had the Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. You had personal protection, personal release. So you are definitely checking in right now. She is a fire sign. I feel like, Aries, this is you being represented right now in your reading. So this is you getting into alignment. This is you figuring out what's going to work for you, what you want to call into your life, and what you're no longer going to put up with. Center of the reading. All right, we've got right off the bat the Seven of Cups. This is choices, illusions. This is you really taking time to take stock of what is starting to appear in your life. These are new opportunities that are flowing into your life. All right, this is what you choose from here is going to crystallize your new timelines. Crossing that is the Nine of Pentacles. I see her as the precursor to the Empress card. All right, so this is an excellent set of cards for you to start off with. You've got lots of choices. You have abundance. You're in your power source. You are feeling grounded. You're feeling empowered. And you're feeling like the time for you is now. This is your time, Aries. And you've got lots of choices to choose from. And you're trying to create this new life that you want to be excited about, that you want to just get up and live each day to the fullest. But you've got to choose carefully, because this card, the Seven of Cups, can also be the shiny bauble card as well. So it could be overwhelm. You may be feeling like, oh my God, I've got way too many options. Maybe you're getting new job offers. Maybe you started a new class and you're meeting new people, and there's new social engagements. Maybe you're working on your relationship. Those of you who are in relationships, maybe you're trying to revamp, re-energize, reconnect with your partner, and you're trying to figure out what you guys want to do for yourselves and how you want to be better people towards one another. For those of you who are single, this could be new suitors, new love interests, and maybe those of you who are on the dating scene, maybe some of you are doing online dating, and there's just so many options to choose from. So this card, coupled with, the Nine of Pentacles, this is abundance. But overall, the energy that I'm getting from your cards is this is your time to check in. There's a lot of self-reflection going on, especially with the reversed Queen. So this is the universe saying, all right, Aries, take a moment to pause, take a moment to literally look at what is coming in. What options do you have going on in your life? What do you think is going to be coming in the future, and what direction do you want to be going in? These are cards to let you know that all is well in the world, but you don't want to choose incorrectly. You don't want to choose something that you're going to end up repeating a karmic cycle, because you just came out of that. All of us, me included, we all just ended big karmic cycles. That's just what's happening. That's just what happened from April to May to June. And the eclipses are cleansing out all the negative remnants from that, and they're energizing the new opportunities that have started to crystallize back in May, June, and July. So in August, it's what do we want? What do these cups contain? All right? I love it. So I'm also seeing supporting that is the Ten of Wands reversed. You're releasing things that no longer serve you. You're dropping this heavy burden of wands that you no longer need to carry. And this is stuff from your past. This could be people. This could be old responsibilities. This could be old jobs. This could be anything. Anything that the burden represents to you. You've made the decision to cut out the stuff that's no longer serving you. No more. You're saying, you know what, enough. I'm not conducting my life that way. I'm not going to bring this heavy, burdensome energy into my new cycle. So you're letting go of the past. You've made peace with your past, you're releasing it, and you're moving on because you're excited about it. I mean, like I said, you've got lots of choices coming into your life. You're feeling very empowered, you're feeling very grounded, and you're really flowing nicely with this fire energy of Leo. Page of Pentacles. This is coming in for you in your most recent past. So this is manifestation power. It's upright. So right now you are definitely in your manifestation power. Everything that you're saying, everything that you're intending to call into your life is forming and it's happening. It's going to happen. Just be patient, trust in divine timing. By the end of the year, your life between now and then is going to look a lot different. You're going to be like, okay, it worked. I aligned myself. I manifested everything that I want, and it's coming in. You also have the Magician in your near future. It's coming in reverse. So I feel like this is saying, all right, you're definitely in your Magician power. Both of these cards are strong manifestation energy. You're doing it. You know what you want. You're calling it into your life. But this Magician reverse is saying, take a moment to check in, reflect, and make sure that you're not falling victim to this shiny bauble energy, right? You have lots of choices with the Seven of Cups. This could also be the card of illusion. So you need to make sure that you're seeing these opportunities clearly. It's a very exciting time. It's really cool when so many things come in for us. You're like, oh my God, I feel like I'm bursting with abundance, and you are. But the caution here with the Magician reverse is take a moment to really look at each opportunity that's coming in, that's being presented to you, and ensure that it's going to serve your highest good. All right? So that's what all that means. But it's all wonderful. All right. So in your thoughts, in your crown chakra, third eye, is Ace of Swords. This is clarity. You are seeing things more clearly. This is the spark of inspiration, of understanding, of seeing things clearly. So I think what's happening is this card, this energy is going to help you kind of move through that illusion of the Seven of Cups that it can potentially bring. You're aligning with yourself. This card also represents communication. So you're sharing new thoughts and dreams with others. You're communicating in a new way. You're also very decisive with your language right now. You're able to make decisions clearly and decisively, and you know what's not going to work because you're also clearing out the crap. You're clearing out the clutter. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you. And you have no problem dropping this sword saying, nope, not going to do that anymore. I am not going to let, the past repeat itself. I used to do things a certain way and no more. It stressed me out. It tired me out. I was a terrible person because I was so tired and unavailable for the people that I love. And now with this clarity, you're choosing to do things in a new way, and you're deciding now how you want to carry yourself forward in the new cycle. So how you're viewing yourself, this is the Five of Cups. All right, I'm not seeing this, Aries, as you all crying over spilled milk at all. What I'm seeing is you understand that you had to let certain people, certain situations release. You're letting it go. But I don't think you're very upset about it. I'm just with the energy that's here, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling like you're crying. I'm not feeling like you're really sad and in an energy of despair. No, I think there's a certain sense of loss, and you're like, okay, it sucks that we have to say goodbye to certain things, and releasing the past does have a certain sense of I guess there is an element of sadness, but you're not brokenhearted about it. And, there may be a certain element of nostalgia, but I think you're okay with it. I think you're good. You're like, all right, I'm releasing that. I'm releasing the past, and it is all good because you're also choosing to walk away from things that no longer serve you. This is Five of Swords reverse. Fives are always conflict. So you have the Five of Cups, and you have Five of Swords. And this is conflict. You're choosing to no longer argue with people. You're choosing to no longer defend yourself to people who just don't understand you anymore. And you're saying, you know what, look, I'm going to pick up my sword and I'm going to step away from all this conflict, from all this bickering, from all this arguing, because I no longer feel that it's serving me. It's not doing anything. It's not doing me any good to stay here and talk round and round and round to make you all understand what's important for me. I'm making the decision to go forward on my path and go forward on what's right for me. Aries, this is you, again, reclaiming that personal power. reclaiming the personal power, because you are being represented here by the Queen of Wands. And you're making decisive steps and actions to move forward in your new life, in this new cycle. In your hopes and fears section of this reading, you have the Moon. This can be a card of illusion as well. This could also be a card of fears. This card is saying, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition and don't let these people sway you from what you know is right for you. This is also the Pisces card. So maybe some of you are being guided or being supported by Pisces energy. It could be maybe there's a water sign for, that's supporting you as well. And that's also going to be Scorpios, Pisces, and Cancers. So, water signs are very intuitive signs, are very supportive signs, but I feel like this card is the message for you saying, trust your intuition, follow your gut, don't listen to all the noise that's surrounding you right now. You know what you want, Aries. You know what's going to feel good for you and how you want your life to look like. Outcome, Knight of Swords. A lot of sword energy in your reading, Aries. Yeah, so I feel like right now you are definitely in your headspace. You are getting your thoughts in alignment. You are making decisions about you, about what's going to serve you and how you want to show up in the month of August and how you want to end 2019. So the Knight of Swords is coming in reversed. I feel like this is a card of pause. Normally when knights come in, especially sword energy is very fast moving energy. It's saying the time to act is now. Make those plans and act on it. But when it's coming in reverse, it's saying, whoa, hold on. Check in with yourself to make sure you are on the right course. Check in with yourself to make sure the plans that you've written out for yourself are indeed solid and it is going to take you in the direction that you want to go in. All right, so that's what I have for you right now, Aries. It is a beautiful reading. Lots of great energy is coming in for you. And yeah, you are definitely in your personal power. You're feeling grounded. You are feeling yourself. And it's great because you're taking inspired action to release the burdens. You're taking inspired action to manifest. And you're making clear, decisive decisions that only is going to work for you, and you're choosing to walk away and not feeling like you have to defend yourself from people who don't understand what's going on in your life right now. And that's okay. You don't have to prove yourself to others. They're going to understand that in their own timing. Once things settle down and they see you in your new groove, they're going to be like, oh, I get it. And a lot of the conflict from people that you love, it's coming from a place of perhaps insecurity and fears within themselves, because you are acting as a mirror for them, right? So when people come into our lives, long-term friendships, family members, lovers, business partners, co-workers, when we connect with people on a human level, we tend to be mirrors of one another. And when there's conflict, like what you're seeing with the Five of Swords, it's stemming because you're triggering something within themselves, something that's unhealed within themselves, and they may not want to face it, or they may not be ready to face it. But because you're up leveling and expanding yourselves, Aries, you're choosing to walk away and you're letting them deal with their own problems and their own fears, and they're going to up level in their own ways. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Untamed, the Untamed Truth deck. I haven't used these cards in a while, but I'm feeling called to use them. They're a quirky way of kind of reconfirming some of the things that are coming out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 4 cards. Wow, we got 3 right off the bat. And let's just see what comes in. But yeah, August is an amazing month energetically. We have Mercury retrograde also beginning to come to its closure. It should be going direct the beginning of the month, beginning of August, end of July. So the first week of August, we're going to be dealing with Mercury's shadow period for about the first week, even though it's direct. But and that's okay. That means that communication is going to start to clear up, and you know, travel plans will be a little bit easier. Electronics will start to work a little better. I mean, it's all the things that goes with you know, Mercury retrograde. So that's going to be nice. It's also going to move into the energy of Leo. So Mercury is it's a fire sign, a fiery planet, has fire energy. It's going to move into Leo. It's going to like that a lot. So things are going to start to settle. Things are going to start to flow. It's going to start to set us up nicely for the Lion's Gate. And we are in Lion's Gate right now, but it's going to set us up nicely for the 8/8 portal. Also, we have the portal of 8/18. That's also going to be a big energy day. So keep those dates in mind. All right, so what do we have here for the Untamed Truth? First card is Emotion. I like that. In this particular deck, this is the Pisces card, and we're seeing some synchronicities in your reading with the Moon card. Yeah, this is Pisces energy. The message for you is definitely to trust your intuition, tap into your intuition, and continue to follow your gut instincts. They're not going to lead you astray. You have the Page of Pentacles and you have the Magician in your reading as well. So this is really energizing your intuitions, your power, your manifestation power. You're in it, Aries. All right. So go with the flow. Trust what's going to feel good for you. The month of August is all about leading with our heart spaces, heart-centeredness. I believe that is a theme for the entire month because Leo is an energy of inspiration and motivation. Virgo is a sign of manifestation, of actually doing it, actually bringing those inspirations into the tangible. So those two energies together combined in the month of August. Huge energy, huge manifestation month, okay? So get excited about it. I love it. I love that this is coming in for you. You have the card of Focus. Now is the time to really figure out where you want to point that arrow. And these arrows for you represent your goals, hopes, and dreams. What are you trying to attract right now? Because your power of attraction is super high for you right now, Aries. It's unreal. The energy that I'm feeling from your cards, what's being downloaded from the divine right now, it's beautiful energy. This is a great reading for you. But focus. Where do you want to point that arrow? You have to pull back, set the intention of I'm going to let my arrow fly and trust where it's going to land. You can't dictate and control where it's going to land. You can only point it in the direction and allow the universe to take control from there. So this is also about having faith. And it's funny because the next card that came out for you is the Faith card. This is trusting divine timing, trusting that everything is in alignment for you, that you are on the right path, you're doing everything that you need to be doing right now. You are exactly where you need to be right now, Aries, in this moment in time. It's beautiful energy. I'm so excited for you. So please feel free to comment below and let me know how the month of August is going to turn out for you and how these portals were working out for you. 8/8, 8/18, all right? And then up next is Rhoda. For me, in this particular deck, this is the Wheel of Fortune card. Yeah. So when Rhoda comes in, this is letting you know that everything that's happening in your life is fated. This is fate at play. This is big energy at play. This is the divine saying, we hear you. We've heard your prayers. We understand what's in your heart. We understand what you're trying to manifest and what you are intending to call into your life. We are putting you on the path. Trust what's happening. Flow with the changes. Allow the wheel of fortune to turn and bring in those opportunities that you're calling into your life. You've got to have faith. You've got to trust. You've got to flow with it. You've got to focus. And most of all, you've got to trust that intuition of yours. All right, Aries. Let's see. What am I feeling called to do? Let's check in. Let's do the Pure Love Oracle. All right. Let's check in with your soulmates and twins and see what's going on. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cards are flying. They're flying left and right. Cards really want to talk right now, which I love. Okay. One more. So I always pull two cards for the Divine Masculine and two for the Divine Feminine, and we'll just kind of see how these are going to resonate. Again, this is a general reading, so some of this may or may not pertaining to you. Don't try and force any storylines. You'll know if this is meant for you. Okay, one more for the feminine, please. One more for the feminine. It's making me work for it. But yeah, month of August, I am so excited. I can't contain myself. You know, July was interesting with the eclipse season. Like I said, I had to take some time off to kind of recharge myself and flow with the changes that the eclipse, the two eclipses brought into my life. But yeah, I had to take time to recharge my batteries and return refreshed and renewed so that way I can deliver these messages for you all, because I'm feeling the August energy, the Leo-Virgo energy joined together. It's, like I said, it's beautiful manifestation power. We have a full moon on the 15th of August as well. That's going to be in Aquarius, and that's going to bring an unusual energy. The energy of Aquarius is kind of cool and quirky, so it's going to be interesting to see how that flows with you all. But it's also going to be a soft, lighthearted energy, just because Venus is getting ready to move into Virgo energy around that time period. And yeah, Venus and Virgo, it's going to be a beautiful harmony. So I feel like towards the end of the month, many of us are going to start feeling a bit romantic. We're going to start maybe seeing those of you who are in separation from your twins and soulmates, maybe some reunions, reconciliations, maybe new love interests, declarations of love coming in. So that's going to be towards the end of the month. All right, so let's see what we've got going on. This is for the Divine Masculine. So he's saying, I am closed off to love right now, and we need to work on our relationship. Okay, so that is for the masculine. And for the feminine, she's saying, I love you, and I feel that we are getting closer. Okay, I'm getting the sense that this particular situation, I'm feeling that you all are in separation. And I feel like this may be a conversation between the two of you in the 5D. Feminine, I feel like you're definitely, I mean, there's love there, right? There's no doubt about that on both ends. Feminine, you are feeling that romantic energy. You love your masculine. You feel like you're getting closer to him energetically. And the masculine is like, well, I'm closed off to love right now, but we need to work on a relationship. So something happened. Something happened to cause the split. Something happened to bring you out of union. I feel like he's not saying no. It's just he needs more time to get into alignment with himself. Because I feel like he's also going through a period of transition. We all are. Like, we're all going into our new cycles, and the energy is a little bit unstable right now just because it's so new. So once he settles into his groove, I do feel like he may be receptive to talking about the possibility of reconciling. Does it mean that you all are going to come together? No, not yet. But it's the beginnings of trying to fix the situation. It's the beginnings of working to reconcile. I do feel like the way that this is going to be successful for you all is if you approach it as a brand new relationship. Completely clean slate, new beginning. Leave the past in the past. With the 10 of Wands, leave the past in the past. That's no longer going to serve your new relationship if you're trying to fix this with your person. Clean slate, new beginning. In fact, you may actually both show up as new people, because perhaps what caused the split was something that you both were working on karmically that you all had to release. And in that release, that's going to up-level you and create soul expansion, personal growth, new inspiration, and an awakening moment. I feel like you both are going to show up renewed, regenerated, rejuvenated, and as new people. So when this happens, take it slow, flow with it, Don't try and force, any timelines or any agendas. It's going to happen in its own divine timing, but leave the past in the past. Treat this as a completely new relationship. Even though you may have been together for a long time, I'm feeling perhaps 1 to 3 years for some of you. It doesn't matter. All that is old news. It's old energy. Leave it. Leave it. It's not going to serve you. Okay? So up next, I'm going to pull a card from the, this is the Sacred Rebels deck. Let's see what wants to come out. We're going a little long here, but I'm feeling called to pull from this deck. And then I've got the Native Spirit deck that I want to use. I haven't used that in any of the readings yet, but it is a beautiful deck. And for those of you who know, I am a practicing shaman, and I really love, the cards that speak to, the Native American spirit. So I really want to use these, and I'll probably close with that. I'm also feeling called to use the Nature's Whispers Oracle. I haven't used those in a while, but they are a gorgeous set of cards. So I think I'm going to pull one from each deck in the interest of time. All right, let's see what the Sacred Rebels have for you. So let me actually do it this way. Let me just pull the cards, and then we'll just read them. Okay, I think that might be a little bit faster. Yeah. But I am feeling so inspired by your reading, Aries. Please, share, like, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Welcome back to all my current subscribers and viewers. Welcome to all my cross-watchers. All are welcomed, and I love you all for supporting this channel. But please like the video. That helps the message reach those who need to hear this message. It also lets YouTube know that you appreciate the content that I'm putting forward for you. All right, and please comment below. I really want to get to know you all and get to know how the month of August and the Leo energy and the Virgo energy are treating you. All right, let's see. Oh, we'll take that one. Okay, so let's start with Sacred Rebels. Ah, yes, power of attraction. Absolutely. I feel like that is a foot stomp from the divine, Aries, saying, you know what? Yes, Aries, you are in your power of attraction. And like I said, you have the Page of Pentacles and you have the Magician. These two cards combined, this is the power of manifestation. You are in your groove. You are attracting everything that you want. All of your hopes and dreams are getting ready to come true. Just have faith, focus, and trust in divine timing and the divine process. It's all coming in for you. But this is wonderful. This is beautiful that this card is coming in to reinforce everything that we've talked about here today. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna do, this is the Nature's Whispers. The message for you all is gratitude and appreciation. Absolutely. Be thankful for all that you have in your life right now. Be thankful for who you are in this current time period. Just be thankful for the gifts, the friends that you have, the abundance, your career, your money source, your relationships. It may not be perfect right now, but you know what? You are where you're supposed to be right now and the exact moment. This is where the universe wants you to be. It's only going to get better. So be thankful for all that you have in your life right now. Give thanks to the divine. It's the energy of gratitude that really just exponentially increases the power of manifestation. So every day, give thanks. All right, we're going to end it with a message from the Native Spirit. This is the Shapeshifter. So with these cards, I do want to read from the book just because they have beautiful messages for you. They're very spiritual, and it's going to touch you the way that it needs to touch you. Okay, so this is coming in reversed. So usually when shapeshifter comes in, this is about you flowing and being malleable to all the changes that are happening. Because it's coming in reverse, you may be a little bit uncertain about certain things, so there may be a certain energy of hesitancy. All right. So shapeshifter, you can be anything you desire. Let go of attachment to your identity. See the world around you with new eyes. Be malleable. Experiment with different ways of viewing reality. See the point of view of others. If you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, maybe you need to shift the way you see the person or situation. Okay. In earth-based cultures, shapeshifters had the mystical ability to transform into any other forms of consciousness. It's said that these beings were not imagining that they were changing into a specific animal, plant, or stone. They could actually morph into another shape. So that's the belief behind that. Just because most people today don't think this is possible doesn't mean that it's not true. This card chose you because it wants you to know that your past does not need to equal your future. Simply shifting your point of view or your belief system can bring an entirely new destiny into being. I love that for you all, Aries. It's confirming everything that has come out for you in this beautiful reading. I'm so excited for the month of August. Please check in below. Again, share, like, and subscribe to the video. Comment below. Let me know how your life is unfolding. You are in your power source. You're flowing with the fire energy of Leo, and it's only going to get better. So have a beautiful month of August, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.